Hello everyone, welcome to Adog Vlogs. I wanted to make this video to tell you all what I've realized I've been doing wrong about the whole channel and about myself. It's been a couple weeks since I really, well, it's been more than a couple weeks since I've been uploading, as you guys know, because I was moving and I'm still in the process of moving. But I was working the other day when I came across a very inspirational, and it was like a awakening, a realization, enlightenment. Because I've been doing this YouTube thing wrong for a while now. Not the entire time, like not always wrong, but I've been doing a lot of wrong with it. And I'm gonna explain what I've been doing wrong. I realize I've kind of failed myself because when I started this YouTube channel, when I started this whole thing, I started it from inspiration. I started it from watching my favorite YouTuber, Markiplier. And it wasn't because of him creating content that I started creating content in the first place. It was because he was creating content for people like me that I started it. Because I remember when I was younger, I wasn't in the best place, and I still am not in the best place, but I wasn't in the best place. I've lost a lot, I've been going through a lot, and it hurt a lot. It hurt a lot, I know that's not something to really smile or laugh about, but it did hurt a lot. It was pain. Primary way of dealing with that was I would get on YouTube and I would watch my favorite YouTubers, mainly, Markiplier, other YouTubers. And for a little while there, I would get this big smile on my face, I'd be watching them. And it just made me so happy, because it felt like I was connecting with someone. It felt like there was a friend next to me to make me laugh, to give me something to look at. Even if the rest of the day was completely shit, at least for that hour of watching, I could be happy watching someone entertain me. And I think that was the biggest thing that kind of set off my YouTube career, was pretty much me realizing that people need people like that. People need someone to make them smile. People need someone to entertain them, because not everybody's in the right place. Not everybody's doing good. Not everybody's having a happy-go-lucky life. Some people need people to entertain them. Some people need that little smile every day, And that's why I started this entire journey. That was the first reason I started this journey. So I started streaming, I couldn't make videos at first, so I started streaming, but that was the whole goal. And I kept that goal pretty much throughout a couple years. I kept that goal going and I remembered that goal. But as time went on, I realized now that as I've gotten older, I've gotten a lot better in life. I wouldn't say I'm really doing the greatest as everybody else, but I'm doing better and I'm working towards a goal. I've come to realize that I forgot that goal. I forgot the reason behind what I was doing. I forgot the reason. And that was where I failed myself. That was where I failed you. Because that whole reason was the most important reason. This channel was never about me just creating content. Yes, I enjoy creating content. Yes, I enjoy making videos. I enjoy making you laugh. But the whole purpose of why this started was because of how many people were out there hurting, and how I was hurting. I used to hurt as much as I did, and I didn't want people to hurt like that anymore. I wanted to be someone's light. I wanted someone to look up to me. I wanted someone to be entertained, to laugh, to smile. I wanted to make someone's day better. And I lost that. I forgot that. I am ashamed. I am ashamed that I forgot that. But now that I know, it makes me feel even better, because I know the real purpose behind what I'm doing here. I remember it. I lost it. For so long, it was all about, oh, what am I doing wrong? I need to do better in this place. I need to try to grow. I need to do this. But really, in the end, it doesn't matter, as long as I'm having one person that I made their day, that I made them smile, and I made them enjoy 1 hour of their day. I've accomplished my goal. Man, I'm getting all emotional here, guys. I'm sorry. But and that was the enlightenment. I realized the reasons that I've been doing this. I've been doing it the right reasons. I just lost the quest for those reasons. I lost the reason. I lost it. I forgot it. And I'm sorry. I'm out here making my first vlog of maybe a couple more until I get moved. I'm just very happy, to be honest, to be able to have people that watch, to have people that smile when they see what I make, to have people that enjoy what I make, even if it's one, if it's two, or if it's three. I've always said that, and I felt that way. I felt like I needed to challenge myself, but really in the end, as long as I'm impressing on people's lives and I'm doing my best to make them have a better life, that's what it's about. And I realized that I've been underselling my achievements. Oh, sorry, there's a motorcycle. I've been underselling my achievements. You know, I think I'm not doing well, I'm not growing, I'm not this, but that's the stupidest thing I can tell myself. I have probably impacted thousands, maybe 20,000 people through my entire years of streaming, making videos. I've probably impacted thousands of people, maybe some really small, maybe they just came in for a minute and it wasn't anything, but maybe for some, I might have changed their life. I might have made their entire day better. I might have made their entire week better. I don't know. I might have given them hope. And that's strong. I think that's the strongest thing we as humans can do, is give hope to others and make them enjoy their life a bit more. Not all of us can do it, but there's some that can. So I undersold myself too. Yeah, so what if I don't get as many views on my videos? So what? I've spent a lot of time and it wasn't for nothing, and I kept telling myself for a long time there, I'm gonna be honest, I kept telling myself, like, you're not growing anymore, you're sucking at what you're doing. You wasted your time. You spent all this time making this and that, and it was for nothing. No, it was for something. And I'm proud to know that it is for something. But I know some of you have grown up. I know some of you don't have time to watch my videos, and you might even only be here for a couple minutes. And I know that there's a lot that can watch my videos, you know, and it doesn't matter who you are at this point, how old you are. If you watch it all, I'm very happy that you're able to. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. I really, really do. Because I feel like at this point, it's kind of like a give-take thing, you know, with this. I always thought that, like, you know, I just had to work harder. I still do need to work harder on my content. But I realize now that me being there for people is just as important as people being there for me. And really, it's just community. It's just community, and I love community. I really do love community. Community is a great thing. I love people getting together around something, you know, and it makes me proud to know that I've built a community of sorts. Maybe it's not the best community, maybe it's like a little crumbly, maybe people aren't all together, but at least I've built a community. And that I can be proud of. Anyways, I think that about sums up my big realization. Before you guys go, I forgot another important part. So the name, Anthony Adogs Army, I didn't really have a meaning. Like, I had a meaning behind it, but I didn't have like a solid, concrete meaning behind the name and what it meant and what Adog meant and what the army meant and all that. But I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Something that really fits with what the channel is, something that fits with what I'm talking about right now and what it means to be part of Anthony Adogs Army. And that is this. So, you know, obviously a nickname that was given to me was Adog. I've had many other names like Adoggy when I was younger. But when I think of Adog, to be honest, I mean, yeah, it's a nickname. But I kind of also think of like underdog, because that's kind of how I felt my whole life, you know. I've been one of the underdogs, man. You know, I grew through high school. It felt like everybody hated me. Well, not in high school, middle school, I felt like everybody hated me. I was picked on. And then high school, I started to get better at socializing and learning things. Now as an adult, I feel like I can actually meet people and do well in life, you know. And I all started out with everybody not really believing in me, to be honest. It was like everybody just disliked me, especially through middle school. And I feel like that's a big underdog thing, you know? I don't know if you know what an underdog is, but it's essentially the little guy that, you know, you think would never do anything, and then he surmounts the odds, you know? So Adog, I think that really we're all underdogs here on the channel, to be honest, because there's a lot of us that, you know, are going through a tough time in their life. I've met so many people, I've talked to so many subscribers that have been going through tough times and they're just trying to get through it. And I think the best part about being an underdog is that it's going to be really tough. They're going to go through a lot of bad stuff, but you're going to surmount the odds. And I think that's the first thing, that the most important about the term Anthony Adogs Army, because we're all kind of underdogs in our own way, right? And then army, right? Army. Anthony Adogs Army. Yes, that means a congregation of people, but that also means a war, a fight. Army, to fight, a war. And I think the army, what we're fighting, it isn't just for nothing. I think we're fighting for ourselves. And I know I'm getting all inspirational gooey, but I think we're all fighting for ourselves. We're fighting for each other, because we're all going through a tough time. Like I said earlier, I know we all are. I've met people that have been going through really tough times, and that's what the community is about, to support each other. And I think as an army, quote unquote, we should fight for ourselves and we should fight for others to get through whatever we need to get through. So in essence, Anthony Adogs, underdogs, you guys are my underdogs, you know, I'm an underdog, we're all an underdog here, really. Army, to fight for each other. We're here to fight for each other, to help each other out, to get through this, you know, because we're all going through tough times right now. I still am going through tough times. I mean, I'm still making my way up life, you know. I wouldn't say they're as bad as they used to be, but still working my way up. So we're all going through tough times, and we need to support each other through it, you know, especially, you know, with COVID and all that. And that's the meaning, Anthony Adogs Army. That's the meaning, guys. The meaning of Anthony Adogs Army. Probably the title of this video. Explaining why I started it and then explaining what it really means. And I will see you guys in the next vlog, the next video, next game, and whatever it is, it's gonna be happening, I promise, okay? I'll see you guys then. You keep on fighting, guys. Keep on fighting. Goodbye, everyone. Bye!